First interview.
This is my first interview.
What took you so long to do an interview?
I personally didn't feel like I was ready, and I'm like my biggest obstacle. So I just had to really tell myself, just go out and do it. Take that risk. Cause I be wanting everything to be perfect and stuff. So if I don't feel prepared, it's like, nah, let's wait a while. Let's do something else behind the scenes.
Mm.
But I had to get in here. I was
Okay.
like, he asked me again. Nah, I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
Okay. Pressure.
Yeah, for real.
All right. So how did you start doing music?
Um, I've always had like music in my life. When I was little, me and my cousins, we had a little group, at the family reunions, we used to perform. So, like, I always knew I wanted to sing ever since I was a little girl. When I grew up, coming to like high school, trying to figure out what I want to do, and I just knew I didn't want to work for nobody. So, I was just like, yeah, music. I'm finna take this risk on myself.
Okay. What was the process like trying to find your sound?
Um, it was kind of difficult, I will say, because I didn't want to box myself in, and I also knew what I didn't want to be a part of, if that makes sense. So, going to the studios, I was even scared to go to the studio for the first time. I'm like, I want to be ready for that. It's like, you got to go, and you're not going to be ready until you do it. So, finding my sound, being that I got this little girl voice, it was just me having to go ahead and put aside my own insecurities and things that I've heard. Like, so many people used to tell me I couldn't sing. So many used to tell me that I'm so aggravating. And I just had to really put that aside and say, I can do so much with this voice regardless of how they feel about it.
Yeah.
So that was the biggest thing.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't think your voice was real. Like I thought it was
I get that so much.
for real.
It's okay.
So so it was kind of like your voice kind of held you back too, cause you didn't think it was. You didn't
Yeah, definitely. Like, people used to be like, you sound like you sing through your nose. And I'm like, that's just my voice. But, fuck them. I don't care.
yeah.
Like, I really had to embrace it, seriously. After high school, I think that's when I really came into, like, yeah, y'all don't matter. And it's about me. So,
What was that first trip to the studio like?
the first time in the studio, whew, I had always had my sister with me. So, it was kind of cool. Like, and they had, like, the tinted windows. So, I really just got to be in that mode. I got to be able to, like, I don't need to feel somebody watching me. I don't need to be able to them being able to see me. I really like gotta close my eyes and find a place to. It was. It wasn't that bad. It
So you
wasn't
got
that
like a little ritual when you go in that moment?
bad. No, not a ritual thing.
Yeah.
But I just gotta. I really gotta calm down because, like, I don't know. I really care about what I'm doing, so I feel the adrenaline rush as soon as I walk in the booth.
Mm.
Like, I don't know. I'm putting out. I know my voice. I've come so far with accepting my own voice. Me having to speak into a microphone, and I know other people are gonna hear it. They'd be like, hmm. They got their opinions and stuff like that. But I gotta make sure I'm okay with what I'm putting out, regardless.
Who was your influence coming up?
I liked a lot of male artists. Like, coming up, I used to watch like the Temptations, the Jackson 5 movies. I love those movies. Little Richard, that was a big one, not gonna lie. Like, Little Richard, I got that on DVD still, no VCR.
What about Little Richard?
um, I don't know. I just love the do what you want, swing. Like,
Mm.
he did his own thing. He made it his own. No matter what he looked like, no matter what box people tried to put him in or what they told him to do. So, and then like new age, Neo. I'm big on like Neo, Alicia Keys. Those were very big influences for me.
Mm.
So
Do you where do you get your inspiration from when you write your music?
my inspiration comes from majority like how I'm feeling. Cause like even if it's not my situation, like I see things, like I sit back and I observe a lot. So I just be wanting to tell about life, like everything, every perspective, because I like to put myself in other people's shoes too. So it could be anything.
What's your like is it main focus relationships or is it
I'm a lover girl. And so, like, I'm trying to get away from that. I'm like, damn, I could talk about other shit, but I like love.
yeah? Is it easier to get like to write on that stuff because you got the you can really feel it when you're in a relationship or whatever.
And that's another thing, too, for me. Like, I want to feel my music. Like, all the other stuff I be doing is cool, but, like, to hear somebody, like, other music, you want to feel it. And I want to make that same impact. And I also don't want to, like, I want to put out good stuff. Regardless of what I'm putting out, I want it to be good. I want it to make people feel good. So it can't just be no any old, you know.
How do you find your beats then? Like, how do you find a?
I feel them. Honestly, like I feel them. Like I'll listen to something. I can let YouTube just go down. Like sometimes I use YouTube, but I also have a guy in Canada that I really work with closely. He's the main guy I get my beats from, but sometimes I'll just go on YouTube and let it autoplay. But I'll know when I feel something, and then I'll look at it and be like, "Oh, what's this one?" And honestly, that's how a lot of them came about. Cause sometimes the beats say something for themselves.
Do you have artists in mind you want to collaborate with?
Like big name artists or like
Big name.
big name. I love Jessie Reyez. So her, I want to work with her. Um, I want to work with. Uh, I don't know, cause like I've heard like I got a similar sound to like Summer Walker, this and the third, but I like to make new sounds, if that makes sense. So I don't really want to go towards the same old sound, even though it's great, even though it's good.
Yeah.
But Jessie Reyez and Jessie Murph as well. I think she's one of the newer artists coming up. I think that's, I don't know. I've really been working on my own sound still, so I really haven't been, thinking about who up there I want to work with once I get there.
I hear that a lot, like working on your own sound. Like, how do you work on your own sound?
I don't know. I'm perfecting it because that's like with my voice, I can do so many things. Like by myself, it's so many different sounds that I haven't done that I know I'm capable of. So, I drop music here and there, but I know it's so many other things I want to experience, like experiment with. I meant, like, I don't know, like pop music, rock. That's more like where I've been leaning to lately. Just trying to get away from like R&B and all because like I know I can do that.
Yeah.
But I like different stuff. I don't know.
Pop music different. How do you? Is that a different scheme you use to write that type of music versus the
It's
R and
just
B?
really different type of beats. So like I don't know. You can really change any song to make it any genre. Just depend on your tone and how you're saying it. So that's be another thing. Like I still gotta perfect my way of doing that type of music.
Okay, gotcha. What what's your most important message that you put in a song recently?
That I put in a song recently. Don't let the world turn me bitter. Like always stay true to yourself. Keep your heart. There's a lot of fucked up shit going on, but you don't gotta turn fucked up.
Yeah. Are you affected by like social media as far as like the replies and comments you get on there about your music, or that don't really
Um,
affect you?
I mainly get good stuff. Like I don't think I've ever really got something bad about my music unless it was like a troll, like a bot or something. But I know that like, it would affect me to an extent. I'm not gonna lie, cause like I said, I really care about my music. That's you know, but I don't think it would make me do anything different, so to say. it'll be like, damn, this person didn't really fuck with it. But I'ma still look at the what outweigh the bad.
Gotcha. Are you working on a album right now?
I am working on a project. I want to drop sometime this summer. I'm not gonna say when, cause it's up in the air. But I am working on something.
Okay. You got visuals, music videos.
I really want to do visuals. Like, I'm so excited. I want to make some music videos so bad, and I want to ask my fans like what songs they want to see the music videos from and things like that. Cause I love that. Like, even when I'm writing a song, like, I can see how I want the video to go.
Mm.
So I am gonna be definitely working on some visuals this year. I gotta kick it into a whole new gear. Like, I've been telling myself, no, I just gotta do it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you got the fans sitting there waiting. Why
And
you?
I know I'm like everybody tell me that, and I'm like, I didn't really know y'all was waiting on me, but but for real, like, I don't know. I feel like when I first started, I really felt like I needed a response first. Like, oh, you doing good? Like, still don't really have that support system. I don't really have a team backing me. I'm doing it, so it was just like I felt like I really needed that at first, but I'm in a place now where it's like they're gonna come.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm here.
Okay. How long have you been singing? Like, how long have you been like out there singing?
Out there singing. I got in the studio for the first time in 2019, but I stopped. I didn't go back until 2021. So 2021, that's when I really started dropping music.
Was it COVID?
No, I never caught COVID.
I'm saying like COVID stopped you from hitting the studio and.
I just was scared in my head. I was doing features. I hadn't even had my own song. I was writing features, not even just intentionally, but it would be like somebody want a feature, and I'd be like, okay, I already got a verse for it. So stuff like that.
Gotcha. So where do you see yourself in the future with your music? Do you see yourself with a label? Do you see yourself independent?
I definitely want to stay independent. I just feel like if they're gonna give me the money and I gotta make it anyways, I can make it for myself.
Gotcha.
So I definitely see myself independent. I don't really, cause even with me wanting to go real far, like I really want to go far in this shit, but even with that, I don't need like folks flying me to Dubai to perform for the president. Like it's cool if I don't make it that far. I want to take this shit as far as I can, but I'm gonna be cool as long as I can do it how I want to, and do what I love.
Okay. So you straight with just doing what you love, dropping when you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like of course, like I feel like of course if I can make a living off of this, I'm gonna do it because this is what I want to do, and I feel like that's how it should be. We should be doing things that we want to do and make a living off of it. So if I can, I'm definitely gonna do it. But if not, that's cool.
Just gonna do acting. Do you see yourself acting or something like that?
Yes, I'm a character. Like I'm with it all. Like anything creative, honestly. Like acting, I'll be in a movie. You gonna put me in a movie?
For me,
Yeah.
man, I know some directors. We can get you some.
I'm down for real.
Yeah.
Put me in a movie.
What kind of movie you want to be? Like a little horror film? You want to run, scream?
No. I want to be in the real movies. I want to be on
like Friday type shit. Like you want to be in the hood movies?
It ain't gotta be that either. Like I could be like Taraji P Henson. I'm versatile. I could do a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Okay.
Yeah, Regina King, Regina Hall, both of them. Put me in
You can
something
cry
like that.
on the spot.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. What advice would you give an artist that's probably watching you or following you?
Advice I would give them: stay true to your shit. Do your shit for real. Like I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody doing, cause somebody ain't doing something that you're doing. Like it's something about you that is very unique. It's something that ain't nobody else got. So take that shit and run with it. For real. Don't let nobody change you up. Not your style, not your walk your talk. Like, for real. Stay true to yourself. Everything. Like, it might be the smallest thing, but stick with it.
Y'all hear that? She preaching on a Sunday. Okay. Anything else you want to say before we got here?
Y'all stay tuned. I'm finna show y'all so much more. I'm finna give it to y'all. Like, yeah, y'all ain't seen nothing like this neither.
Okay. Ghetto story. Got a ghetto story. It's that's pretty much when you tell a story about something that happened in the past. It could be like something you ain't telling nobody. It gotta be fun. It can be funny, crazy, whatever you want to share, but it gotta be something like straight hood. You know what I'm saying?
Straight hood. Get a story.
I mean, we all got them. But
Why you looking over there?
I can't let you slide with the baby voice and try to not tell one.
Huh?
I can't let you slide with the baby voice
What?
without telling one. You gotta tell one.
A ghetto story. Damn, we gotta get a story, don't it? Yeah, we gotta go with. I'm trying to think. Rapper, blammer.
Don't incriminate yourself. Don't incriminate yourself.
Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. For real, I'm trying to think. Ghetto story.
Take your time. Take your time.
I don't know. I don't know. I done did some ghetto shit.
Oh shit.
Okay. I guess. I feel like it's something worse, but a ghetto story.
Ghetto
All right.
story.
Ghetto story. Boom. We was kids, me and my cousins. We had done. It was just late at night, and we walked to McDonald's. And that's crazy. That's ironic. But we walked to McDonald's. We wasn't supposed to be at the house. Somebody had a bike. I don't remember who, but it was like 5 of us. So boom, we walked up to McDonald's. It's late. We walked. They was closed because it was like after 12. So the lobby was closed. Boom, but we just hungry. Like I think we had maybe like $4, $5. I don't know what we was finna get, but bro, we was finna eat. So boom, they wouldn't let us in the lobby. We walked up through the drive-through and we was just playing. The person on the bike was like, all right, this is our vehicle. We just started playing. We started rapping. It's a video somewhere on Facebook of it. And we just started rapping. It was like, I want a double cheeseburger. Hold the lettuce. No seeds on the double beef. Drive through. Order for 2. I need a number 9 super size like my shoe. That shit was just funny. We was kids just fucking around. But I guess that was ghetto because we was definitely in the hood. We was just walking around. We ain't had no business being outside.
Yeah. Damn, you still remember the song?
Yeah, that shit was funny. I'm corny.
You said somewhere on YouTube?
No, somewhere on Facebook.
On Facebook?
Yeah, we posted it somewhere on one of our old Facebooks. Don't go looking for that now, though.
Post that bit right after this, y'all.
No, for real.
Shit, all right. Appreciate you for coming through, man. We definitely gotta, when you drop your album, we gotta sit down and chop up, do another one.
For sure. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.